We are live, back again. Hopefully, I'll have a good amount of time to stream today. I'm not entirely sure. Might have to cut it off after 2.5 hours or so. But we made some significant progress off stream. I just did a little bit of work to change some things up. There's still some big changes that need to come. Some fixes. I might not be able to do it the way that I was hoping to do it, but it's not the end of the world if I can't. Right now, we do have it technically working where you can build a base on top of a walking mountain guy. The walking mountains are currently barely implemented. So it's going to take some more work to get them ready. Okay, I've got all this posted. But let me show you where we are at. Okay, so we've got our walking mountain. He's chilling. I do want to maybe put in the burrow and stuff. Right now I have him walking super slow just so I don't have to catch up to him. Yeet, what's up? How you doing, man? So the animation doesn't match their walk speed, which is fine. I just want to be able to catch up to him. I could change my sprint speed so then I can catch up to him easier. I just want to have him moving around while I do this. So I'm going to fly up to him. Normally you would get on top of them while they're burrowed. Okay, so here we have issue number 1, which is that we are shaking while we're on top of them. But it does work. Now, while on top of him, can build a base. It is working currently. The one thing is rotations. It doesn't like when it does rotations. You don't stick to the same spot. So I think what I'm going to end up doing is doing the reparenting thing, where I reparent the player to the mountain when you get on top of them. But I'm going to do it in a simple way. I don't know if I'm going to do the same thing that I did in the other game when you walk on top of them. Because before, in my other previous version, you would get on top of them and you would stay, basically you would be in the same exact position as another character controller that sits on top of the mountain, and it would just always put you in the position of that. And it's like a whole new character controller takes over. I might have to do that, or I just reparent the player to the mountain, and maybe it just works. But yeah, we've got it set up now, where I can go ahead and do my building up here. I might want to adjust the model too, because whoops, okay, there we go. Because I right now 2x2 base completely takes up the top portion. I don't necessarily want that to happen. Right now you put a doorway in there and then it's just like, well, it's a doorway to nothing. Currently I have a collider here, just a basic square one, but I may, yeah, I think I'm going to have to adjust the model. Teach you how to add an area trigger for animation. If you just need an area trigger, then you just need a signal. Let me do a window here, which I do have a tutorial on signals if you look at my channel on YouTube. There's a video called Godot signals or something for dummies, something like that. Oh, I can tell him to move around. But yeah, right now it's basically working. The only issue is that we have this shaking. So I can, you know, set up my base. Wait, why can't I? Ooh, that's going to be an issue. Oh, okay. I think it might just be because of the shaking. Oh, what's this? There's also some weirdness. Because of it moving, I think. There's some misalignment that happens. Ah. The other nice thing is that when we do the reparenting, then you won't have this velocity thing where you go flying every time that you jump because he's moving. I tried adding the velocity of the mountain to you, but it doesn't seem to affect anything. Okay, so this is... But we will figure all these things out. It's just some alignment issues, like something got misaligned. Because of the shakiness, I think. Oh. Yeah, so like everything is off. Oh, you know what? It's because when he moves like this, we're not orienting it any differently based off of the global transform. So that might be an easy fix. But hey, we have a very misaligned base here. Kind of ramshackle. But we do have a base on top of a walking mountain. So we're getting pretty close. I wonder if it's because the player is... Ooh, it might just be a player thing. Okay, let's go to our walking mountain. Player detect. Where is this signal? Okay, right here. Keep global transform. Maybe we try that. Looks like we have an ad about to start on the Twitch side of things. It's in 3 minutes. I forgot I have these stored in different... Okay, let's see what happens here. Imagine if it just worked. How cool that would be. Okay, we are reparented, I believe. Well, it definitely changed something. Oh my goodness. Now that doesn't work. Reparenting doesn't seem to work. print body dot get parent. Walking mountain. Wait a second, what's... Body entered is over and over again. Why is that doing it so many times? Is that just a constant thing? It's always checking? Okay, we can try to do the same thing that we did with the other one. Collision shape. We'll do a capsule shape. We're going to say carrying equals true and carrying equals false. Whoops, carrying. Fade, what's up? I'll show you in a sec here. Actually, I'll just show you right now. Let me do this. Carrying equals false. Okay.
What the hell is even that?
Hey! Atagon? Sorry, my reading is apparently terrible. Thank you for the raid, man. I appreciate it. How was your stream? I'll show everyone new here what we've got set up. So this is a walking mountain thing. This is my survival game that I'm working on. Currently, it walks really slow just because for testing purposes, I don't want to move it around really fast. Yeah, Atagon and Bucky, what's up? But I'll show you what we're working on here. So I've got a survival game where you can, here, first I'll just show the build system. Oh, I just made him turn around because left click. Let me do this real quick. Send him over there, and then we can go back down to here, turn off our input. Okay, he's gonna, oh! I think he just fell through the floor. Okay, let's go ahead and restart this. He's been falling through the floor a little bit recently. Stream was good. Added some global hotkeys to trigger some things in my Godot apps. Okay, nice. Godot apps. Do you have some like non-game applications you're working on? Okay, so we got the mountain. We also have base building like this. I've set it up where you can build bases, yada, 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 build walls, kind of Rust style. But what we have gotten sort of working soon enough is that I always wanted it where you could build on top of one of these guys as your like mobile base. So in the survival game, you would have your base, and then you would have your mobile base. Stream overlays 8 different Godot apps. Nice. That would be fun to work on, like building Godot apps for the stream. So we already have it where you can ride them, although this is a bare bones implementation. In my other project that I then ditched to start this, I had these creatures in them. I'm kind of pulling everything from that. And then I wanted, or you're able to ride the mountains in that. And so then I was like, well, hey, wouldn't it be cool to make a survival game where you could build a base on top of one of these guys? So that is what we are currently working with. Now, it is a little broken right now because because I just got it working where you can do it. And you, as you can tell, you're shaking a lot when you're on top. So I'm going to have to do it differently. But this is the general idea. I'm really, really happy with having figured out some of this stuff because, especially just the main building part. Because I just love the idea of having a mobile base on top of one of these guys where you go out and do your excursions and then you come back to your main home base. But as you can see here, we've got some alignment issues. And that is to do with how we are like this. The roof is all wonky. And that is because when we're on the ground, we add the building parts as a child of a structure. But here, we add it as a child of the... Ooh, I just thought of that. I wonder... I may have figured it out. Let's take a look here. Add and disable if current mountain equals null, then we do a regular blip. Otherwise, we say our world transform is connection.global transform. Wait, where are we creating that structure again? Right here. So we have foundation. We do this. DS global domain add child. We pass in the structure. Okay. Hey, New Jank, what's up? And Fuzzy Algorithm, what's up? Is there any way to steer them? Yeah, there is. So you can click to tell them where to go. But what I'm going to eventually do is have some levers that you can pull to tell them where to go. How is it? We've got base building sort of there with the walking mountains. We've got some bugs to fix or some issues. Fade in the YouTube chat says, been trying to create a Steam P2P lobby and syncing for like 2 days now. So close. With Godot. Yeah, I haven't touched multiplayer really. My brother has, and he's done a lot with it. I don't know if his plugin is really public yet, but... okay, so... go to add new foundation. Okay, we say floor scene.global transform equals T there, whereas instead here say floor scene dot local transform. Oh, see, this is hey, thank you for the follow, Adagon. Or is it 8gon, or am I saying that right? Adagon Dev. I don't know. Game is looking nice. Thank you. Yeah, we've got to build it out visually more because since we've only been working on the building system and the like cutting down trees and stuff. I haven't really made it like look how I want it to look, but had it the first time. Adagon. Okay, perfect. Okay, so I was having issues with it not aligning correctly. So then I had ChatGPT just do the transform stuff for me. But now, of course, when you do that, it means that you don't really understand it. So let's try to actually understand. We're doing this global transform. And this is on add new foundation. Okay, so that's fine. Now, when we do a normal addition, not a new foundation, we say that it is the connection.global transform. That's if it's null. Here, we say world transform is that, and then we do some math on it. Parent structure.global transform. Is it just because the transform is happening like too early or something? I don't know. Let's give it a shot and see what's up. Did say to add the transform after you add the child initially. I don't know if it's just not like catching it fast enough or something, or if it just takes too long to do that, and by then the whole thing is moved. Because like these look pretty well aligned. Is there any issues here? No issues there. Oh, look at that. Our transforms aren't even getting applied anymore. Oh, it's because we're doing this. That's just for the walls. Okay. So we can save that. We can deconstruct these. Should be able to place them again. Is there any misalignments? So far, maybe it was just that. Oh man, how amazing would that be if that's all it is? Let's throw some windows on. Let's do a deconstruct. Add a doorway here. Everything still looks aligned. Perfect. Okay, that's fixed. You can build on the giant indeed. All in Godot, it's been fun. Multiplayer was a lot easier in other engines, but I love Godot for so many reasons. Yeah, multiplayer will eventually get easier with Godot. I mean, even like Jamin, my brother, his plugin might be really useful for people eventually here. So he's built out quite an extensive multiplayer system, but it's just not quite like usable for other people yet. You showing me the shader website is what started this. Nice. Okay, so yeah, we can indeed build on a giant. Let's deconstruct all of this, because I want to try some base designs. How much wood? Okay, we still got some wood. I need a hotkey that just adds a bunch of wood. Okay, we need to make it so you can burrow these guys down to the ground again, so you can get on and off of them. Oh, do we have misalignments? Shoot, we might. Oh, but it's only on the triangle ones, right? Because we did that on... Should probably do this. Interesting that it's getting this misalignment. But it didn't on the other one. Yeah, like right there. What did I do on this one? No, on these ones, I just moved it down. Add child. Okay, on these ones... I think we can also do something else here. We can clean this up because this is not great. Time to create howls and moving castle. Yep. Let's clean up this this code here. I'm gonna go. Let's just do this. Actually, we should do a floor scene floor. We do this. Whoops, floor scene. Okay, now we just have this where it's like floor scene equals this or it equals that. Then we say this, we do this. Okay, we add the child, parent it. Or yeah, we add the child here, then we apply the transform. We can do the same thing up here. Okay, some quick fixes. Let's make sure it all still works. This is for adding a new foundation. After that, it should connection.global transform. We might not even need to do this side things. We might be able to just say that it's going to be that we don't have to do any transform stuff. Is there any weirdness there? Potentially. It kind of looks maybe. It's hard to tell though with these because they're already kind of not amazing on flat ground. Looks pretty close. Whoops. Kind of looks good. How come I'm not? Oh, I have to do foundations. The foundations do look a little strange, hanging off the head like that. But as far as I can tell, everything is aligned. I know there's weirdness like that, but that's just because the triangles themselves with the connections, they're not always good. So I think we might be good now. We just apply the transforms after we've added it as a child. Okay, we've got our little spot here. You're going to make attack on Titan type zipline wires to get to the top of the creatures. It'll be a grappling hook of some sort. Okay, there's this whole thing with the rotation, which is kind of fine. The shakiness is a little weird. Are these still aligned? We only got 100 or 200 wood left. Enough to do this. I mean, things seem pretty well aligned. I mean, we've got Z fighting, which is good. That's a good sign. That means things are 2 aligned. Got a bunch of flickering Z fighting, so yeah. Look at him with his hat. Okay, now we just need to make it so you don't shake around all the time while you're on top of him. And we already know how to do that. We have this. What is the offset? Well, we're going to do this. Man, we already have... Oh, this is in the player. Okay. In the mountain. Riding body, we'll call it. This is going to take all the movement. Guess it'll just be this. Okay. This is literally just a second. Let's see here. so we have our input stuff. It's like I gave him a robo head. Yeah. We're gonna be building some nice bases on top of these guys. Okay, so we have this riding body. We're going to do catch, player. So let's do this. Let's do another one. Okay, so we have catch player and release player. Okay, so this doesn't have anything to do with this. Perfect. Okay. Okay, carrying is now true, and then we're just going to do a physics process. Oh, wait. No, we're good. Okay. If carrying we need to grab our riding body up here. We're going to do var active is false. Riding body dot active equals false. Or wait, true. Copy this. False. Then we can go here. We can say physics process if not active, return. Okay, so we now have a second character body that is always attached to a walking mountain that is inactive until you jump into its spot. So, catch player. We're going to say global dot. Actually, we can say here body and body player. So then on catch player, we can say riding body dot velocity equals player dot velocity. And then we can here say player dot velocity equals riding body dot velocity. We can do that. So when we catch it, we want to add all the velocity of the player to the riding body. Same with here. We want to add all the riding body velocity to the player. So then it's seamless when you jump inside the zone where you get caught. Okay. Okay, let's give this a shot. Okay, that put us in the wrong spot. Oh, we need to put, when we catch the player, we need riding body dot global position equal player dot global position. We should also just grab this, move it up into there. Main collision is on 1 and 1. This guy is on 1 and 1. Perfect. Oh. Well, we are definitely caught. We have this. Don't think we want that anymore. Maybe that's throwing it off. Nope, we are still stuck up here. Oh, I think I know why. We don't need this. Why are we still printing the walking mountain? Okay, we were until then. Are we not setting active? Okay, let's go to here. Let's go back to our walking mountain. When we catch, setting that to that, carrying to true. Oh, we're setting carrying to true here, which should be... like there? We'll figure this out. We've done it before. No. He stops again. Wait, what's happening with... Okay. How was I doing it in the other project? Catch. Nope, we need to be in mountain. Whoop, catch. Player. First, we set the position in the catch player. Active equals true. Velocity equals player.velocity. Then carrying equals true. What happens if I do player var here? It's the same thing. Let me get rid of this for now, too. I wonder if that's messing with it. Let's open up the other project in Godot and look at our structure. Well, first I can look at offset. Offset, character body. Oh. That's why. I think this is why. Didn't have it on the main bone attachment. I don't need to be picking up all this wood, but... Okay, I can see it there. No! Why? Okay, we are active. Let's figure out what's up. Carrying. Let's look at our code here. If carrying I have this. I can't get myself to not be. No, it's like I start falling and then I get stuck. True. Okay, something in our logic is strange. Do I still have something in the player? Wait, we have player position. Where is this used? Okay, it's only used there, so it's not actually being used. Hey, Dragon Boy, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Nope. Let's just go back to here, quick. We have that thing where we do this. We're doing that twice. Maybe it's because we have a Node 3D attached to that bone. My 3D developer, yes. I am indeed. Just trying to figure out where it goes different. Okay, so maybe it is that 3. Let's add a Node 3D, just called player position. Let's just toss that in there, I guess. And just see if it changes anything, because that's the thing, is it works on the other one just fine. No. Oh. Wait a second. It might literally just be this. What is the walking mountain on? It could just be this. We'll see. Please tell me it's just a collision layer issue. No! This should run into creatures. Main collision is on number 3. What are these triangles collision bodies on? 1 and 1. I should also look at 1. Player is on 2 and it looks at 1. Okay. Am I doing the velocity thing? Yeah. Let's get this music started again. What is it that I did last time? Oh, I like stop up there somewhere. Let's get rid of this if carrying thing. I don't see the other... Okay, it's up there. Okay, it went there. So if I'm in here, and I go like this. Oh, now it just dropped me. Okay. I can see the other collision shape. It is on me. It's just that we're both unable to move. Bro, are you kidding me? Is that all I needed? We need to do our velocity in there too. Where is my offset? I just didn't have this in there? Are you kidding me? I'm 90% sure this is it. Cool game idea. Time loop storms. Huh? Already piqued my interest, yes. Boom. Oh. Something is off, but it is working. Let's try that again. Also, let's okay, we just copied the code from the other project. Where all the weather or NPC movement is repeated on a loop in the area. Could be used as a bonus to say if loot regens inside of it, but it also has a negative if something bad happens on loop. Okay. Yeah. Oh, we have an ad starting soon. I have some sort of velocity happening. Yeah, there's something weird there. I wonder... What happens if I change this to a static body? Nice. Okay. So we just need to change everything back to static bodies because if I jump off this, oh, that did not add the velocity correctly, but we will figure all of those things out. We've done it before. Because right now, if I do that and then I... Whoop. What's going on? Why can't I... Why can't I get up on this? Is it because... Goodness sakes. Yeah, okay. So that needs to be changed. I can't figure out why I can't jump on that. We will have to figure that out. I think it's maybe... Change type, static body. Save, wood ceiling. So we're going to do static bodies for all of these again. Before it worked as a character body, but it had that weird shakiness. Ceiling, okay, doorway. Stairway. Okay. Okay, what happens when we jump off? Okay, you fly really fast to the ground. I think that's because our gravity is still building up or something. Okay, we're going to put that right there. It should follow the body, so... Okay, yeah, it's below us. So for some reason we are like standing on top of it. So we can't get up there because it is below us. Which means maybe our riding body, so it looks at 3 and 1. What is the player on? It is on 2 and it looks at 3 and 1. Riding body isn't on anything. What is it on? Why is it appearing below me? Oh. Wait. Riding body is here. This needs to be up 1. Which would mean that that would be up 1. It could just be that. Which is why we weren't seeing it in the right spot. Should probably just make it a scene. Okay, now it seems like it's halfway. Yeah. Nice. There, now we don't have to build things way too tall. Oh, is everything shaky again? Okay, that didn't seem too crazy falling off. What happens when I jump back on? Does it take over? Yeah. And it's not like too jarring. Oh. Things are still shaky. I think I know why, though. Or do I? Okay, let's go ahead and open up the other project in Godot and see where things are different. It is on 1 and 5. I guess maybe we tried just exactly the same. Well, let's do 3 and 5. I'm confusing myself. So if this is on 5, this is on 3 and 5. Player runs into 1. But the other thing runs into 5. The riding body. Okay, we are still shaking. Now, I'm not colliding with this because I think these are on 1. Yeah. But I think at this point, I can just change this to also look at 1. Okay, let's look at the walking sim and see. Hopefully I didn't change anything in here on accident. Yeah, there's no shakiness with this. Something is being done differently. How do I just change my
Hell is even that?
Hey, Ravier with the raid. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. How you doing? Good to see you again. I'm currently trying to figure out how to make my so I'm taking a project here. I'm gonna make this like this, so then it's very obvious that it's the other one, because I can't be bothered to learn how to change the background color on one Godot project. But I'm taking this project that I have here, and I'm importing a bunch of stuff into my survival game. Oh. And this is like really smooth. There's like a tiny little bit of glitchiness, but not much, not enough to be mad at when you like get up and walk around on these walking mountain things. In my other project, however, it's like super jittery, and I remember having that issue. I can't remember how I fixed it, so I'm looking at this old one here. So basic collision is a static body. That's a static body. Where is this? Okay, that's not being used. Bone attachment, okay, perfect. Main collision right here. Riding body. This one is a character body. Very simple. In the mountain, what are we doing? We're doing offset.active equals true and carrying equals false. We set that. Let's look at our mountain script. Carrying equals false, we do that. Set our player var position to that. Oh, this is in the process, whereas this is in the physics process. I wonder if that was what I changed. I remember there being some weirdness with that. Take this, we can comment it out here. We can go blip, blip, blip. Okay, let's give it a shot. See if we can land on top of our guy and not be super janky. Let's grab some wood. Yes, smooth. It was just that. Okay. Even these are smooth again. Bro, we are getting there. Okay. Progress indeed. This is getting really busy with the all the boxes. So let's go ahead and take that off. Where am I doing? Where am I doing all of this stuff? Oh, right there. Okay. I was wondering. I was like, this code doesn't make any sense. I don't have any movement. But I had moved it. Okay. Okay, back in our main project. Let's go ahead and build the base. You planning on releasing on Steam? Yes. I want to have a demo ready at least by the end of summer. It could be a broken demo. I don't care. I just want to have a demo. Oh, I was going to change these guys' speed. I don't think that's updating. Let's make this really small so it's obvious it's the other one. I don't even know if I need it right now to have the other project open. By the way, good to see a meme face. Appreciate you being here. We need our sprint speed to on our player. Let's turn our sprint speed. Right now we literally just have it like this. Let's go ahead and say at least 5.0. There we go. Okay. Now what we want to do. Oh. I just realized something. Ooh. I need to fix that velocity thing. Our outline shader doesn't seem to want to do anything with this guy. Why is that? Okay, so we got a ceiling. Actually, we should deconstruct this. I'm going to build a bigger base so we can see. Ah, we do have some alignment issues. Look at that. I believe it's because of the animation. Oh, yeah. Oh, that was the alignment problem. Oh, and that I'm sliding down that. Let me see if that. Why can I not walk up this? I know it has to do with the alignment, but why am I sliding down it? Is it angled that much? Yeah, so this is so annoying with the alignment stuff. Like you can see here, we've got a wall just way out of whack there. I should also make you rotate with the player, or with the so let's do can I do this too? When we catch the player, is it just transform? Do I just do transform? So I wonder if that would also fix the alignment issues. That means if you're swaying too much, you'll definitely notice it, I think, but... Oh! Why am I no longer colliding? Let's take that away. See what happens. Oh, it just dropped us there. Ah, this is just saying our transform. Oh. Mr. Walking Mountain has fallen through the ground. That is unfortunate. He likes to do that at times. I wonder if we just make this bigger. Can I not do transform? Because transform is positional. Let's say rotation. Does that do all three? Yeah. Let's give it a shot. Okay, I have some friends who gamer stream Mania Chabi, and I will tell them to play your game and stream. I think that will motivate you. That would be fun. Yeah. I'm hoping, like I said, in by the end of summer or something, to have a demo that people can play. And I want my whole, Discord to try it out. And give it a shot. Did he disappear again? What's with him falling through the ground? Pull him out of the item scenes, first of all. Let's make sure he falls. There we go. Bro, are you falling again? Why is he falling more? Is it because of this? The wall mint slide angle. I don't know if I should have changed that, but maybe I do 0.01. Safe margin. So then it doesn't fall through. Okay, let's watch it drop. Don't fall through the ground, bro. He falls through the ground over here every time. What's up with this spot? What happens if we make this all navigatable? I didn't have this issue in the other one. In my other project, I never had him falling through the ground. That was just never a thing. We have made some great progress today. It's just weird bugs like this that are causing some issues. I wonder if he's trying to go somewhere and then reaches the end and just can't navigate anymore, or I don't know. Don't you dare fall through that floor again. Oh. Interesting. Oh. Okay. So this is what I was trying to test was okay. So now I'm stuck to that. Now, when he walks around and moves, do I rotate with it? I don't think so. Ah, okay. Plus, it wouldn't matter anyway because the head rotates independent. Well, no, that doesn't matter. Or it could. Oh, and I just fell down. Okay. So, we do not try this. What happens if I so glad that I have this like that. It makes so much sense to split out into two different globals completely unnecessarily. Okay, let's see what happens when we reparent ourselves as far as rotation goes. Makes it so we cannot collide with it. Perfect. could do this. No, I can't do that. I have to do this. I feel like this is not a good way to do this, but I don't think it's going to line up anyway, depending on where you are. Oh, yeah, it just snapped me to that. And then I can't move.
Daddy, chill.
What's up, New Jake? Can I just add their rotation Y? Does that even make sense? If I stand in the middle, interesting. Been deep in re-architecting my project. Nice. Okay, this is... So that does not work. We can't just reparent it. Let's go to our riding body and we can do, well, we can grab the player input We can go here. We can do whoops. What are we doing in our player? Oh, we don't need the rotate camera. I'm going to need to do some re-architecting. The progress, though, is solid so far. This needs to be a vector 2. Oh, we do need this. Okay. I don't even know if this is going to work, though. We will see. Okay, and then in our mountain, we could say something like catch player sets the riding body dot global rotation dot y to be global dot whoops equals global dot player bar dot global rotation dot y. We could set that there. Then up here, maybe that works. Oh, this needs to actually be. My mountain's still trying to Interesting. Why doesn't it stop rotating? It does rotate with it while it walks. Somewhat. I think it only works perfectly if I'm in the center. But then it just kind of rotates. It like almost works, but then it just keeps rotating me. Okay, that works perfect. I just need it to stop rotating the camera like when I barely touch it. Oh, it's right here. Okay, this might do it. Dude, how cool would this be? I mean, we just have a separate character controller again. Then we just need to figure out the alignment issues. So that's just some rotational stuff again. Okay. I can walk around, and then when he starts turning, I start turning. This is nice. We could do that. We could have done that in the other game, too. New Jank, I don't know if you've seen yet, but check this out. Oh, there's some weirdness with that. When you right click. Oh, there's still this going on, so we can just say if global.playervar.build UI .visible false, then we can rotate. Nice. Caught glimpses here and there. It's looking super dope, dude. Thanks, man. Yeah, it's coming together pretty well. something weird happened there. Yeah, so we still got this. The alignment being all crazy. But it looks... Oh. That's some weirdness. Oh, I'm popping outside of the zone. That's why. It looks like it's just... Are these foundations good? Oh, don't go over there. Is it just things that fall outside? No, these are inside. These transforms are getting messed up because they're all trying to point up. Forgetful, what's up? But just having the rotation is pretty sick already. Why can't I destroy you? Weird bug. Okay. I can destroy you on that side. Interesting. Looks like we have an ad starting soon. Right now. Okay. See, that seems perfect. Then I go for a wall. And boom, we're all strange again. So these seemed fine. Is it just the ones we rotate? Might be. These other ones look really good. I think so. Let me check if I can stream longer. So when I place a wall, we're doing this world transform. Maybe I just need to do a rotate local. Why is this? Let's do component, rotate object local. Okay, let's try this. Because it will be placed already. And it seemed like it was just the walls at first, but maybe not. Maybe there was some, well, no, there were some ceilings that were off. But those are attached probably to walls. Goodness, flickery. Alignment seems good. Let's deconstruct this. Let's do doorways. Now, stairways, when you rotate them, they will go out of alignment. Of course, there's this annoying slidiness. But we've got Z fighting here, except for on that, but that's fine. Z fighting over here. Z fighting is a great sign. Let me up. Let me up. Dude, I think it's fixed. Some people look down on others with mobile homes. We look down on others in our mobile homes. Indeed. I think we fixed it, which is amazing because I was wondering if this was going to be just a huge problem. How high can you build? Well, I've got this much. Oh, I just did that again. If I do that. Okay. Let's see. You can build very high. I have enough wood right now to only go so high, but currently there's no limit. It's just based on resources. Am eventually going to do a stability thing, some sort of stability system, but it is really hard. Or I think it's going to be really hard. Oh, the other thing I just realized. I'll have to do this too. So let's see here. Goodness sakes, let me get up there. The slidiness of these ramps is all out of whack. But if I build out to here, all well and good, build out to here, and then I fall off. Because I'm outside of the zone where you are parented to the creature. And so I will just have to just basically say, hey, you can't build out there. So there will be a zone around it where you can build, which includes height. So for these, I'll just say, hey, you know, if you're inside the zone and you're trying to build outside the zone, then there's still that weirdness. Whoops. Yeah, then I'll block that. But right now I'm doing kind of basically like get it working. Even for the demo, some of these things are just going to be the way they are, and I'm fine with that. Like, I don't want to build a super complicated system until I know I want to build the full game, you know? Which I already know I want to build the full game, but, you know, if it's viable. Simple stability system shouldn't be too difficult. It's basically a flood fill algorithm. You give each building piece a variable that represents its distance from the ground based on the number of pieces it takes to reach a stability point. And then do you keep track of how many pieces are underneath it and stuff? Because I was kind of thinking like, so I have it built on connections, right? So if I have a foundation, I'm not a big fan of that rotation stuff that happens here and there. But let's say I put a wall here. There's a connection right there. That should just be considered a strong connection. And then, so this will never fall apart. But if I destroy this foundation, its strong connection is now disabled, or it's not working or not connected. Then it would fall apart because there's no other connections. But if it has like a wall, and a ceiling, then that foundation goes away. This might stay because it has 3 weak connections. Even if these walls are on that foundation. Well, then you would have floating things. Because if there was only one foundation here, that could still float. But you could check and make sure that something is fully secure. Well, yeah, I don't know, actually. I could just keep track of what everything is connected to and where it runs to a foundation. You have the ground. Then you put a floor down, that gets a value of 1. You put a wall on each floor, that has a stability of 2. Each time you build out from that piece, updating the piece's stability value, and if it changes, updates its connected pieces until the system stabilizes. Do the same flood fill when you remove pieces, updating its neighbors recursively. And if you end up with a piece that has too high of a stability value, then cause it to fall. Okay. I think I understand. Yeah. I just need to keep track of everything that it's connected to, which I do have, like, what it's connected to as far as it being built on top of, like, which connection point it was built off of. I just don't have connection pieces for things that it wasn't built on. So, like, when I build a foundation, this wall is connected to that foundation because of the connection point. If I build this wall, even though these two walls are connected, they only currently see the foundation. They don't see each other. So I would just need to make sure that they establish a connection. Oh, that's interesting. When I hit tab, it snaps me back. Like inventory. That'll be something I figure out. Actually, no, I do want a doorway here. Let's do this. Window. Then we go back into here. We go to our walking mountain. We go here. But instead of left click, let's do like middle click for now. Oops. Okay, so you're sitting in your little cabin on top, and you say, hey, go over here. Oh, and then he does like basically a 360 trying to get there. Why can't I click for him to go further? Oh. It only like works sometimes. Why can I only sometimes tell it where to go? Says terrain 3D. It even does that. Oh. I think this is only while you're moving that it will change it. Yeah, okay. So we could say, transition to walking. Oh yeah, we should definitely save and commit this code. Okay, we can tell him to go places. Although sometimes his pathfinding is a little bit weird. I think that's because we're doing edge style or whatever. I mean, corridor. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, he is really turning. Oh, I just flew down. You should not be trying to get like that much pathfinding in. Oh boy. We forgot to do the rotate object local thing. think we gotta restart this. The preview might show it as being off, but I think should still be good. By the way, just a thought, couldn't you also try adding the outline shader mesh directly to the walking tree scene? Not necessarily. Oh. You mean like throw it in the scene? I don't know, because it covers the camera is what it does, from what I understand. There we go. Now it's moving correctly. Wait, let's deconstruct this. Oh. Okay, you can still slide down these stairs while he's moving. Oh. Now this is cool and all, but of course the pathfinding is really annoying. Because he's swinging all over the place. This is where we're going to do this. E. Okay, we're going to add these. Okay, let's see what breaks. He decided to move. Which means transition to burrow needs to nav timer dot stop. Also, I'm just going to turn off nav timer. Transition to idle. Starts that. We're going to do nope. Okay, I don't think anything is playing. There's no burrow idle playing. Yeah, he's not moving at all. Oh, there's my outlines again. It's just kind of weird where they pop in and then they don't. Transition to unburrow. Oh, right here we have to change to, okay, anim keys. Where's anim keys? Call method track on the walking mountain. Transition to burrow idle. Unburrowing. Do a new one. Unburrowing. This one's going to be 5 and call method track. Transition to idle. Okay, I can tell him to get down. I can tell him to get back up. Okay, one thing that we do really need is a way to get onto him when he's on the ground. We had that set up before with the rocks that you could climb. But I'm almost thinking we go into Blender. Let me try something. Don't know if this is going to blow everything up or not, but Make them a little more flat on top. A little wider on top. We'll see. Oh, let me save and commit code like you told me. Fixed. All issues ready for Steam. Perfect. Okay, if I save that, has everything blown up? Oh, no, we got our dude. He's got kind of a flat top haircut going with whatever this is. Got some weird vertex stuff there, I think. Save that. Go back. Do you source control your assets as well or just code? Currently, I don't have that many assets, so they're all just in there as well. I mean, that's how I've done it in the past, which is probably, I don't know if it's a good way to do it, but it is a way. Okay. Now that I have this, one thing I'm going to do is go to here. Re-import. Then we go back to here. Let's play this and see what happens. Okay, sticks with them. The collision shape is obviously off, like when you walk. But ideally, I mean, I could do something where I just create a new, like how you made it look like it has eyes. These kind of are. Okay, so now we have more accurate collision. Doesn't need to be perfect. These stick down, of course, but I don't think you're never really going to be on it while it's, or you're basically always going to be on it while it's walking. And if it's not one that you're riding, then I can just turn off that collision and put some collision on the legs. Something like that. I'll figure it out. Now, make it easier to get up on top. Let's see how it looks in game first. This tree makes it difficult. Could do the rock climbing way again. Because otherwise, just jumping, there's no way you're getting up. Okay. So now we grab our rock mesh. I think we just can open it here somewhere. Okay. Do a new scene, 3D, rock, save in our here, and then we can instantiate it. Okay, let's see if this works. Obviously, we want to align them better. Okay, that does not work. Try it again. No. Yeah, I'll give myself a little boost just to see if the rest of this is good. Seems like it. Okay. Need to get the pathfinding better. Right now it is just spinning all over the place. Let's look at our other one and look at its navigation agent. Okay, 5. Simplify path was not on, so we'll do that. Whoops. 5. We did corridor funnel, apparently. So let's try it again. The block's permanent? Yeah. Right now. I'm just throwing them on there so you can get up there. I'm going to snooze this ad. Okay. I'm not going to climb up that. Got to find a better way of doing that, but... Okay, so we lift off. There we go. This seems a lot better. Doesn't seem to want to let you go very far when you use this mount. Maybe I just need to up the range of the raycast. It's like I have to be looking over this edge. It's weird. Or no, I just need to be looking down enough. Well, okay, we still have something annoying with the stairs. You can tell it where to go, yep. Eventually I'm going to turn it into levers where you like drive it, basically. Oh, the previews are all messed up, but as long as the components actually get into the right spot. All right, you could have levers set up and then be like, you know, drive somewhere. Perfect. Okay, let's go explore the map. Too bad the map is tiny. Okay. I gotta drop down, go get some farming done. Whoop, I had my speed on. Oh my goodness, I love this so much already. I'm gonna snooze this ad again. Jormungandr says, have it be like the fat chocobo and dangle a cake in front of its face. I actually did think about having some sort of mechanic like that. Like you could have something on a fishing line that like goes down in front of it. And then it just like, normally it's high up enough where it doesn't see it, but then you lower it down and then it sees it. And then you just point it in different ways or something. That would be sick. Oh my goodness, I love having a base on top of a mountain creature. I gotta say, I am so happy with the progress so far. Oh, it feels great. That would be cool. We'll see. There's gonna be some... I was thinking just like levers, like front and like go forward or backwards and then steer left or right. And maybe it's something where you like sit in a chair and do it, but it's got to be something that's easily craftable. So maybe the fishing line type idea actually isn't too bad because it's so like, it would be so easy to get up on there. Because I also thought about like you shoot some sort of grappling hook, not a grappling hook, but something like that goes out and it goes after whatever you shot. Almost like a dog chasing a stick. Which I actually don't mind that idea either. Like you just have some sort of spear launcher and it just goes over and checks it out, whatever it is. Love this concept. It's looking great. Thanks, man. Yeah, this has been... really fun to see how this all comes together. And the nice thing is, like, I can still go over here and just build my main base on the ground. Trying to get really fast with my Now, can I still walk up these on ground? Okay, yeah. Perfect. Oh. Come on. Sometimes it's buggy with the deconstruct. There we go. Nope. There we go. My goodness. I need to have some sort of indicator as to which one you are currently on. Come on. Why is this snapping being weird? What would it be? There should be a wall connection there. Would it be disconnected by the door connection? One of them should still be on. That's a bug we'll have to figure out. I'm all out of wood. Got to go out and collect more. Maybe have it like a speed boost instead of how you turn. It's speed related. Speed related. I'm not sure I know what you mean. Like the turning? Oh, we got some more wood over here on the ground. I can just pick that up. Gotta place my ceiling lamps. Okay, our inside base is good. We still need to make things like boxes to store stuff, and then other gatherables as well, and actual doors and window shutters. But oh man, I love this. Seeing my base, both of my bases. Got another ad. I'm gonna snooze that. Imagine you make it so that things get, or that it gets easily distracted by things in the world and starts running away from you, so you have to go chase it down and find it because your base is on it. Yeah. Let's go ahead and go to main, go to sky. There we go. Ah, man. The debug lines. There we go. Oh, this is just exactly what I wanted. Like sales in Sea of Thieves. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah, with these guys, I want you to have pretty good control because they're already like kind of cumbersome and big, and it's going to be kind of hard to move them to the right spot anyway. So for me, I'm thinking the lever system is best, or something where you like shoot out something to go exactly where you want it to go. What are those lights inside? They're just something that I put up so then I can make it seem cozy and stuff. Eventually, lights are going to be actual items that you place. They're not going to be like a building component like they are right now. All right, let's go see our base. Oh boy. Potential issue here. We need to make sure that this goes down far enough that you can always get back up. Or just have a better way of doing it. I'm going to use my flight mode to get back up. Cheat a little. Can't get up here again. I should add some more building components too, like railings. I like how he shakes too. Uh-oh. We just walked over the base. Yep. Jormungandr, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Raid, what's up? I saw your message, but I didn't see that it was you at first. We have an ad starting in 2 minutes, and I probably have to go here pretty quick, unfortunately. So I might just call it. But man, am I extremely happy with the progress over the past couple weeks. This has been so much fun. Now we can like start on the survival side of things besides just base building. We can do things like gathering. At some point I'm going to need to do saving and stuff. Oh. I didn't realize you could fly out of that. Out of the windows. We're going to have to do saving, which is kind of annoying. Because I don't know how I'm going to save all this data. Where everything is, all of this stuff. Maybe it's easy, maybe it's not. Every time I've done saving in the past, aka one time, it was broken. I couldn't figure it out. But man, this is really coming together. I am going to go ahead and raid out of here, though, for the night. Thank you all for being with me. I really appreciate it. We do have an ad starting in 1 minute, so I'm sorry because it's going to go into ad and then I'm going to raid. But thank you all for being here. I can't really thank everyone before we go to ad. I'm going to see who's online and see what's up. But thank you all the new follows. Jormungandr, RCB, Raid, Fade in the YouTube channel, Meme, RCB, I think I already said, New Jank, all of y'all. Appreciate you all being here. I'm going to go find someone to send you off to. Let's see who's online. It looks like Jitspo's online, so we can send you over there. Thank you for the stream. Good seeing you. Hey, you too, RCB. Great to see you. I will see you all later. Good job on the progress. Thank you, brother. I'm very excited. But all right, I'm gonna get this raid started, and I'll send you over when I can. Of course, this ad is about to run, but peace out. Have a good one. And you in the YouTube chat, Fade says, Jason, yeah, I could do. I think that's how I did it last time. But yeah, we will see. I'm gonna send the Twitch viewers over now, real quick. Let's go ahead and raid. And then for those of you in the YouTube chat, I will see you all later. Thank you for watching. I just noticed that I have like more watching in the YouTube chat, at least as far as I can see, which is crazy. I never have that. So thank you guys for being here in the YouTube chat. Really appreciate it. We're having a blast. This is a fun project. I'm loving it. I will be back tomorrow. I'm going to be here this weekend. I'm going to try to be streaming every single day for as long as I can. So on this project.